I drive, excuse me, I drive a 2005 Kia Sedona minivan. Buddies at work have called it the old beater. They've called it the grocery getter, mom's soccer van. I get a lot of ribbing at work. It's all right. I can take it. It's just poking fun. It's good. Something I've noticed though on my way to work here in 2019, I've seen a lot of Mustangs, new Mustangs, Chargers, Camaros. I get to see a lot of nice cars on the way to work. Not so much on the way home because it's usually dark on the way home. But I've also seen my share of pickup trucks. And I've priced some pickup trucks. Wow. My mom and dad paid $22,500 for their first house. And the price of a new truck is double that. That's amazing. And I know probably, 40 years from now, my son will be talking about what he paid for a car and how much a car is. But there goes a Charger right there. So yeah, it's kind of, I guess it's, well, you know what? I even heard somebody, I pulled up at a gas station and somebody was getting gas or something. And he took one look at my van and he said, "Wow, time for a new car." And the thing of it is, this is paid for. I'm not making any car payments whatsoever. And the insurance, somebody back there behind me is missing the green light, checking their cell phone. There he is. Good morning. Anyway, I don't make any car payments. The insurance is really low. It's 2005 Kia Sedona. We bought it in 2010, so as of right now, it's 2019. We're 2 months away from 2020. The thing's paid for and it runs great. I've had to change the rack and pinion in it twice, which is an $800 job with labor. But how often is that? I think it averages out to about $700, $800 maybe, a year in what I spend on keeping this thing maintained, which is a whole heck of a lot better than a car payment plus insurance, And I look at pickup trucks and I think, it sure would be nice. I'm a truck driver, it sure would be nice to have a big old pickup truck, be a truck driving man, or my pickup. But in all honesty, I've had them before, and they're not too great on gas mileage. And the only thing that I'd probably use it for is to haul mulch or haul some gravel every now and then. So, I don't know that I really need one. I might haul my boat. My dad gave me a boat recently as he was downsizing. I might haul that boat around. But, in all honesty, I don't need it. It'd be nice to have, but I just don't need it. And I can get by with driving in the granny lane on my way back and forth to work. If I ever need to haul anybody anywhere, there's 6 people. I can haul 6 people in this thing if I need to. Or if I need to haul stuff, I can just take the seats out and throw it in the back of the van. But for all these people, and I'm not dissing new cars, and I'm not dissing new trucks, to each his own. But all these people in their new vehicles, they're out here on the same road as I am, racing from one stoplight to the other. It just doesn't make any sense. It's wear and tear on your vehicle, gunning it, getting to another stoplight. And for no more of a distance than you're driving, most people are doing 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes back and forth to work. I would think you really need something more dependable than something flashy, something hot rod. But, what do I know? We end up, here it is, we end up spending money. We spend money we don't have. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't know. And that is pretty much the gist of the situation. I'm on US 31 coming out of Greenwood. I head toward 465 every morning. I pass by all kinds of brand new car lots. I'm looking at one right now. You guys can't see it. But, I'm looking at all these big shiny cars and really nice cars. Yeah, it'd be nice to have it. Boy, I really don't want to go into debt to get one, We want things we don't need. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't know. I got some guys at work where I work at. Yeah, his car was beat up, and he went into debt and bought a really nice Ford pickup, a really nice one. Now he has to work the overtime just to make the payments every month. When I've had a really bad day and I'm coming in late to work, or not coming in from my route late, by the time I'm doing the paperwork, walking out, headed home, here he's coming in from his route. And he has to work extra every day to pay for that small mortgage he has sitting out in the parking lot. I don't know. I understand you're young, you want something. I was the same way. I had a brand new Toyota T100 pickup truck when I was in my 20s. Had to have it. Whew. That was an experience. So it was fun, and I sure hated getting rid of it. I think that's why car dealers have you test drive stuff, because you get in there and man, you know how much you're going to like it. It feels good and it looks good. You feel classy and you roll on. But yeah, starting out in life, I know my wife's cousin, he is the mechanic at the United States Postal Service shop in New York City. He drives a Subaru. He lives out in Monticello, so it's a 2-hour drive to get back and forth to work. So there's a lot of times I think he stays inside the city, during the week. He maybe has a little room, or maybe he's got a couch in his shop or something, but he drives a Subaru. He swears by a Subaru. And the reason he does that is he's had one forever. In fact, all of his vehicles are Subaru. So you just kind of gotta, the guy may not come right out and say it, but if you watch what he's driving and consider what he does for a living, it's something to think about. I don't enjoy the Kia. I like to repair the vehicle myself. And with this Kia minivan, the serpentine belt faces the right front tire. And to get to the serpentine belt, which if you're going to do any repairs on your motor whatsoever, you got to remove that serpentine belt. You get to almost all the pumps. So you got to take off the right front wheel well, and you got to take off the right front tire, remove the right front wheel well, and just to get to the serpentine belt. I don't like that, but I don't have to do that very often. I got somebody riding my tail end I mean, I can practically see the whites of their eyeballs. You can see that right there. But I'm over here in the granny lane, minding my own business, drinking my coffee. I've got my hazards on. Here he comes. See ya. Whatever. People, you know, $50,000 vehicle, $30,000 vehicle. We're all racing to the same red light. Just doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that was the message right there. We buy what we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't know. Life lesson for this morning.